from a situation like that.
Oh, that was a great angle. We just saw Curtis' record in made threes last year at 883 triples.
Incredible. Wow. I mean, they can stretch you out as well as anyone, and it's why they are so...
LeBron with another miss. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. The drive by LeBron. That's in there. Love with the assist.
For the Warriors, guys, not only did they lead the league in three-point percentage, they also hit about 45% of their three-point attempts from the corner. That's the highest percentage three.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Irving. Curry with another miss.
And how about 45% from the corner three? That is absurd, especially... consider that the Warriors would put it up from anywhere. You look at the numbers from last year, and what this team did from beyond the arc was simply phenomenal. And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get.
Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his first points in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for James. And Golden State also making a change. Livingston's checked in. Irving attacking. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down and when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Irving against Curry. From deep three-point range, can't hit.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And a wide open look for Irving. They get it again.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
It always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Stripped away. Here's Curry. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And Shumpert in there for Kyrie Irving. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title. The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Mozgov. And it's Iguodala with the rebound.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
For 3, Barbosa. Warriors the rebound. Azili the pass to Iguodala. It's Leandro Barbosa on the way. And it's Barbosa, again missing.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Here's Fry after the made shot from Iman Shumpert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, but if I can say so, it was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
The Warriors shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Got it up. He knocks it down. And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his...
I put all the pressure on me.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James is a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
Seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
They seem to be a step slower, and that's one reason why they've been able to own the rebounding edge.
Well, the anticipation's been better. As the ball hits the rim, it's gone right to them. Solid job of them chasing it down and anticipating.
LeBron and Love with a talented pair at the forward position. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. The drive by LeBron, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Check out the bounce.
Bounce to the outs. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right,
You
showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Guys, you gotta love the versatility of Klay Thompson. He provides so much at that 2-guard position.
Well, he can defend 3 positions, Kevin. And offensively, he does everything you want done from the 2-guard spot. He can play with or without the ball.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith is checked in. And the dunk by Barnes.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand. And Thompson's certainly in the conversation for the best 2-way shooting guard in basketball. There's really not much he doesn't do well. And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Outside Irving. J.R. Smith on the wing. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
And Thompson's much more active running the pick and roll lately. A great pocket passer, and of course, the defense has to stay glued to him because of that ability to knock down shots.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. And it's Livingston in for Ian Clark. It's Thompson off the drive. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Outside Irving. Love kicks to Thompson. Power down with both hands.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
3-pointer. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Klay Thompson.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game. And how about Shaun Livingston? Just a terrific comeback story. Of course, he suffered that famous knee injury, one of the worst I've ever seen. And he has willed himself back to become a valuable player in this league.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Count that one. Thompson's got 6.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Livingston signed a nice 3-year deal with the Warriors, helped their bench. Great fit for that team.
No question. A rare package at 6'7". He's a true point guard and extremely versatile defensively. He can play alongside Steph Curry, handling the ball or off it. And easy to see why the Dubs were happy to get it. They're starting to shoot it a bit better here in the second. But overall, they're still struggling from outside, only shooting around 30% for the game. That number has to go up considerably if they're going to get back in it.
A different look now for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Tristan Thompson. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. And then for Golden State, Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Steph Curry.
And he had more than enough room there for one of those trademark slams that he's become noted for.
And Greg, don't you think once he got that space, you just knew it was going to happen?
So did the defense.
Yeah, that's right.
And I tell you what, he does not squander those chances. I mean, he's always going to punch it home with that kind of chance.
Here's Shumpert. No good. Excellent D here by Iguodala. Warriors trail by 10. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Barnes. Bogut kicks to Livingston. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And the Warriors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The drive by Shumpert. And that one's good. Shumpert's got 4 this quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
When you think about Shaun Livingston, you think about the career that might have been an absolute rising star after being taken Clark 4th back in the 2004 draft.
Kevin, he was averaging over 5 assists a game as a teenager, and his shot was improving every year. Then the devastating knee injury. Just great to see him back playing basketball.
LeBron outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut.
And getting back to Livingston, he's had comeback after comeback. I mean, each time he'd start to flash those unbelievable movement skills, he'd get injured again. It's a shame because he was on the path to becoming one of the game's great young point guards.
Barbosa kicks to Iguodala. And again, no good by Golden State.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
And for Livingston, last season with the Warriors was a dream. He got to back up Steph, so he got to play against second stringers, and we got to see flashes of his dominant traits again. What a happy ending for him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And you just look back over the career of LeBron, and you have to say he's an all-time great already. I mean, the numbers are there, the multiple championships, some already calling him the best small forward to ever play the game.
Clark, he's checked in for Shaun Livingston. Warriors trail by 15. The drive by Iguodala. That's good. And you just look at LeBron, Clark, in a historical context. Last season, he became the first player since Bill Russell and his Celtics to make it to the NBA Finals 5 consecutive years.
Boy, I tell you what, this says even more about LeBron that whenever he leaves a team, they miss the playoffs. And no matter what team he's on, they're favorites to win their conference.
Another miss by Iguodala.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
And that one's good, Shumpert.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
There's 10 seconds left in the second quarter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And he ends up missing both free throws. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got 11 points in the quarter. It's LeBron with the drive. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so that's the end of the first half.